Hey everyone, this is Sean from the Verizon Wireless Zone in South Riding, Virginia. Wanted to do a live stream here, and I think basically in my store I get to answer a lot of questions and help a lot of people. And I thought, well, why don't I just take that live and share with other people, subscribers, and others that might want to consider joining. So, if you're a subscriber, you're watching this, please share this with other people. If you have Verizon questions, whether it be related to the products that Verizon offers to services. My quick disclaimer is I am a Verizon Wireless authorized retailer, own a store in South Riding, Virginia. Happy to help people. I do not officially represent Verizon Corporate. I'm an independent operator, independent store. So any questions, anything that I answer here, any opinions are mine alone and do not necessarily represent Verizon Corporate. So wanted to get that out of the way. I guess I'll start with a question that one of my neighbors actually asked me a little bit earlier today. Was they have a Gizmo for their child and he misplaced it, and if the battery's turned off, can they find it that way? The best suggestion I was able to offer was ping the app and see where it was last seen, and it will tell you where it was last seen. They were able to do that and found out they left it at school. Asked him about it, and he said, "Oh yeah, the band broke, so I took it off at school." I actually did a video on one of my other channels about the band for the new Gizmos, which you'll see right there. That little part right there that I'm about to touch right there kind of breaks off on them, so easy to replace that band. So I'll put a link to that video that I did on my other channel on there as well. So yeah, it won't. Let's say you lose the Gizmo in your house, and my son's lost his in our house. There's really not that much you can do other than know that it's in the house. It won't tell you second floor or in the basement or anything like that. It'll give you a specific address, but just like your GPS for your in your car, it's not going to tell you that you parked on the third level of the parking garage. So that's not the case. Products that we sell, obviously everybody knows about the phones, whether it be Android devices, iPhones, that kind of thing. We have Gizmo Pals, Gizmo Gadgets. So I can talk a little bit about that. Ask about those. Do you have a Gizmo for your kid currently? Definitely post in there, have one. Interested in the Gizmo? Let us know. Let me know, any questions you have. I did do a video on why in 2019 you should not get the Gizmo Pal or Gizmo Gadget. So take a look at that. If you're saying, hey, why is that the case? Don't necessarily feel like watching the other video, I encourage you to do it, but ask the question below and I'm happy to answer that as well. Gizmo Watch is what you get in 2019. The Hum is great for not only individuals, but also for businesses. If you have employees on the road, maybe you're in construction, maybe you have a construction business, you can track where your employees are. You can keep track of maintenance on your vehicles. Another thing that a customer told me that they were going to use the Hum for is basically he has a snow plowing company. And a lot of times his guys will be out in the snow at 3 o'clock in the morning, plowing a parking lot, and he charges by the hour. So client would say, come on, you got to be kidding me. They were there for 2.5 hours. That's ridiculous. There's no way that they were there that long. And so he wanted to use the Gizmo so he can track to show the customer, yeah, see here, the vehicle was there in your parking lot. You can see where it is for this period of time. So that was something that was helpful for him. I had another customer that actually wanted the Gizmo because they had an employee that was working a lot of overtime, and they were perfectly fine if he was actually doing the work and working overtime. No problem, we'll pay him. But we're concerned that maybe he's going home early and just charging us as though he's there longer, or stopping off at a bar or whatever it might be. So the Hum will allow you to track that person as well, track that employee, so you know where they are. Another person, one of our stores actually in Texas, met up with the owner to that store, and he was telling me about a customer that came in and bought the Hum from them. And he wasn't so sure about it, but he got it. A couple weeks later, he called into the store and said, I want to thank you guys so much. Had a car accident, went off the road. I was knocked unconscious. Thank God I had the Hum because it notified emergency services, and I was able to get the help. They dispatched emergency services, brought me to the hospital. I'm calling you from the hospital room, and I'm alive today thanks to the hum. So that's a great testimonial in my mind as to why you have it, why you'd want to have it. I have it in my home. I have it personally in my vehicle. I have it for my wife's vehicle as well. She's, bringing our kids around a lot and would want her to have that. God forbid anything happens, but also let you track mileage, let you track gas mileage, where your vehicle's been, mileage by the day, and so on. So I've done a video on that, and if you'd be interested in seeing that, go ahead and check below. A lot of times people have questions on their bills. Hey, or what plan's best for me? Should I get unlimited? Should I stick to a tiered plan? And, it kind of depends on what's best for you, what your usage is. So the first question I ask people is, if you had unlimited data, you don't have it currently, but if you had it, would you use your data more than you're using now? How much is the difference in price between what you're paying now and what it would be for unlimited? Happy to go over that with you. And, let's just say, well, it's the convenience of knowing that I could use it more. If I could use it more, I would. I've been rationing my usage. Maybe it makes sense for you to have unlimited. The other thing that a number of people have is they go over on their data, or, if they have safety mode, they bump up against their data and then they have super slow speeds for the rest of the month. So how much is that worth it to you to potentially have that faster speed? So, you can use that as opposed to, being stuck with, either rationing your data or, potentially going over and paying an overage. Because sometimes your plan might be cheaper for if you're underneath the amount that you're allocated. But if you go over, that overage at $15 per gigabyte might be cheaper to just get that higher level plan or get that unlimited plan. I haven't had anybody join, but that's okay. Wanted to do this live stream, kind of set these up, and would be happy to do them pretty much every Monday night if people are interested. So if you have questions, you want me to do other videos, hey, Sean, do a video review on XYZ product of Verizon, answer my question on this app or service, be happy to do that. Let me know. If you'd love to see other live streams, could you join on a Monday night? I'd be happy to do that. Would I be better off doing one during the day? Hey, I would join if it was, 3:00 on a Wednesday. Let me know. Or if there's just questions that you'd want me to answer on the next one, I would be happy to answer your questions either anonymously or, mention your name and answer your question also. So thanks so much for all those who watched this video. And if it was helpful to you, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to ask a specific question related to your service or a particular product that you're looking at getting, definitely let us know. Do you use a tablet? Do you have a tablet? Is it something that you would potentially get? So thanks so much for everybody that watched, and hopefully we'll build an audience and get some questions and live streams going forward. Just kind of did this impromptu, but would love to help more people in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.